What's good, YouTube? I'm here again with another video like I promised, so let's roll it. So guys, pretty much every year I've always wanted to take the Stack Overflow development survey, and I pretty much miss the deadline like every single year. But this year we're kind of early, so the survey just came out early this month, so we're kind of fresh. So basically what the Stack Overflow development survey is just a way they can use to know how the tech industry is like, the demographics, and how the technologies that are dying out and those that are trending. So pretty much Stack Overflow has the say in how the tech industry is now. So I'm gonna advise you all developers to take the development survey. So I'm gonna drop the link to the survey in the description or in the comment section, so go check it out. So let's jump into the survey. So let's see what we have here. So yeah, hello world, thank you for taking the 2021 Stack Overflow development survey, the longest running survey of software developers and anyone else who codes on it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, blah blah blah. There are 6 sections in the survey. Yeah, basic information, education work, technology, Stack Overflow usage, demographics, and final questions. So I'm so excited to go through this thing, so let's go. Next, so we'll start off with basic information. So next, which of the following options best describe you today? Here, by developer, we mean someone who writes code. Oh, developer by profession. I'm primarily a developer, but I write code sometimes about the work. I used to be a developer. I'm a developer by profession. Next, which of the following best describes your current employment status? Not employed, but looking for work. Yep. Where do I live? I live in the United States. Yep. Next, in which state? Oh, you guys want my address? I reside in Ohio. Okay. Stack Overflow usage and community. So next, which of the following Stack Overflow sites have you visited? Select that apply. Select all that apply. Stack Overflow for Teams, does that exist? Never heard about it. So have you Stack Overflow? Yeah. Have you Stack Exchange? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So next, how frequently will you say you visit Stack Overflow? Oh man, daily, like almost every day. So I pretty much write code every day, and I visit Stack Overflow daily, if possible multiple times per day, but I'm gonna leave it at daily. So next, do you have a Stack Overflow? Yeah, I have an account. How frequently will you say you participate in Q&A on Stack Overflow? By participating, we mean ask, answer, vote for, or comment on questions. Nah, I never do that. I have never participated. Do you consider yourself a member of the Stack Overflow? Nah, no, not at all. Well, no, not really. Are you a member of any online developer communities? Yep. Please name up to 5 other online communities you belong to and indicate whether they are public. Anyone can join or private. I'm gonna skip that. So tech culture. So then let's go next. Which programming, scripting, and markup languages have you done extensive development work in or over the past years, and which do you want to work in over the next years? If you both work with the languages and want to continue to do so, please check both boxes in the role. Okay, so this role here is what I've worked extensively in the past, and here is what I want to work with next year. So there are a lot, so I'm just gonna run through them. APL, never heard of that. Assembling Bash now, C now, C sharp. Yeah, I've worked with C sharp, and I also want to learn more next year. C++ now. What the hell? No. COBOL, no. Crystal, no. Dat. Yeah, I've not worked with that, but I'm gonna check that out next year. I want to check that out next year. Delphi, no. No. F sharp, no. Go, no. Go. You don't wanna check that next year? No, I don't think so. Groovy, no. Oh shit. Yeah. Java, yeah, I've worked with Java and still want to go. I want to dive in more on Java. JavaScript, same. I want to learn more on JavaScript. Julia, no. Kotlin, I would like to learn Kotlin. Sorry. MATLAB, no. Node.js, yeah, I've used Node.js and pretty much want to dive in more. Yeah. Objective C, I want to check out that. I want to check that out next year. Perl, no. PHP, yeah, my favorite server-side language. Yeah, PHP. PowerShell, no. Python, I've worked with Python and also want to check out that next year. Ruby, I've not worked with Ruby. Ruby, no. Rust, no. Scala, no. Yeah, I've worked with SQL and still want to go into more of SQL. Like there are a lot of SQL, so I would like to check that out. Swift, no. I want to check that out next year. TypeScript, yeah, no. But I want to check that out also. VBA, no. So yeah, that's it for this section. So next, so okay, so now we're going for database environments. So worked with in the past years, I want to work with next year. Cassandra, what the fuck? Couchbase, DynamoDB, yeah, I also want to check out DynamoDB next year. Firebase, yeah, I've worked with Firebase, want to check out more on Firebase. IBM, no. MariaDB, no. Yeah, I've worked with Microsoft SQL, I want to check that out. Okay, here, so these are most of the SQL languages I would like to check out next year. So I've worked with Microsoft, I've worked with MySQL, and also want to check out that next year. I've not worked with Postgres, but also like to check out that next year. Oracle, no, that shit is pain in the ass. SQLite, nah. So that's it. Next, cloud platform. So worked in the past years, want to work with next year. AWS, yep, and also want to check that out next year. So pretty much it's only I've worked with Heroku, yep, and also want to check that out next year. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for cloud platforms I've worked with. So next, web frameworks and libraries. Yeah, so they're gonna be a lot here. Yeah, so Angular, I want to learn Angular next year. I don't really know much on Angular, but would like to learn it next year. Though I know a little bit, but I can't build a whole project with Angular. So I want to check that out next year. Angular, that is ESP.NET, yep. Still want to check those out more. I've worked with ASP.NET and also ESP.NET Core, so I also want to check out that next year. Django, no. Yeah, I also want to check out Django. I ain't done anything with Django yet. Drupal, no. Express, yeah, I've worked with Express and also want to work with it next year. Fast, what the hell? I heard of that. Fast API, nah. Flask, yeah, I've done a little bit of Flask and also want to work with it next year. Gatsby, nope. jQuery, yeah. I don't think I want to work with jQuery next year. Laravel, yes, and next year Laravel, yes. Oh my baby, React.js, yes, and yes. So Ruby on Rails, yeah, I want to check out Ruby on Rails next year. Spring, yeah, yep, I'll check that out next year. I currently don't work with Spring, so Servlet now, Symfony now, Vue.js now, I want to check Vue.js next year. So that's for the web frameworks and libraries. So let's go next. So other from I've checked this. So yeah, okay. Apache Spark, no. Cordova, no. Flutter, yeah. We want to check Flutter next year. I've also worked with Flutter. So no. Yeah, I've worked with NumPy, but just for one project. So I don't think I want to check that out next year. No. Yeah, I'm a baby to React Native, and also I want to work with you next year. And yeah, Qt. Yeah, I've worked with Qt, but I'm gonna give that a skip. Tools. What the hell? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I also want to work with that next year. Nah, none of this. Just EN. Next, development environment. So let's see. Yes, I've worked with Android Studio. I want to work with it next year. Atom, yes, I'm not using Atom next year. Eclipse, no. Emacs, no. IntelliJ, yes, and also want to work with you next year. NoteBeans, hell no. Notepad plus. I've worked with you, but never gonna work with you again. PHP Storm, yeah. I've not used this, but I'm gonna check that out next year. I also want to check that out. PyCharm, no. Rider, no. RStudio, no. RubyMine, no. Sublime Text, yeah, I've worked with Sublime Text, and also I'm not gonna use that next year. TextMate, no. Vim, no. Visual Studio, yes, and also want to check that out next year. Visual Studio Code, like, yes, and also work with you forever. Yep, Visual Studio, WebStorm. Nah, Xcode, no. I've never used a Mac. So next, what are primary operating systems in which you work with? So I've worked with Linux and Windows. Yep, so pretty much that's it. Oh, okay, so I was meant to select only one. So what do you do when you get stuck on a problem? Wow, okay. Go for a walk, nah, never. Do work and come back later, yeah, panic. If you stuck, always meditate, never. Watch, help, yeah, always. Call a coworker or a friend. Nah. Play games, yeah, maybe. Google it, definitely. Yes, so I'm gonna visit GitHub. Hub. Yes. Next, education, work and career. Okay, so which of the following best describes the highest level of education? Okay, so secondary school. Yep. So next, at what age did you write your first or code your program? So my first program was about 11 to 17 years. So at least when I was below 17, that's when I wrote my first code. So next, how did you learn to code? I never read books. I have never read a programming book. Coding bootcamp, nah. Friend of nah. Colleague, nah. Online, yeah. Other online resources, yeah. Online forums. School, no. So yeah, just these three. Next, including any education, how many years have you been coding in total? Yeah, okay. So that should be 4 years. That should be 3 or 4 years. So just gonna round that out to 4 years. Next, which of the following best describe your current job? Please select all that apply. Okay. So I'm a developer back end. No, I don't do enterprise applications. Yeah, I do embedded applications and on all devices. Front end. Well, I think I'll just check all this out. So full stack covers all those. So developer mobile, yep. DevOps specialist now, but working towards that. Well, I think I'm meant to check this. So back end, front end. So next, demographics, guys. So next, what is your age? 18 to 24 years. Which of the following describes you? If any, please check all that applies. I'm a man, so you guys just know me, man. Do you identify as trans? Yeah, hell no. Which of the following describes you? If any, please check all that apply. Bisexual. So next, which of the following best describe you? If any? Okay, I'm a black or African. Which of the following describes you? If any, please check all. Oh no, none of the above. Which of the following describes you? None of the above. Final questions. Okay. So how do you feel about the length? Well, a little bit too short, but appropriate length. How easy? Yeah, it was pretty easy. So I'll finish. Well, so that's it, guys. That's the Stack Overflow development survey. So it's pretty much simple. So I'm gonna advise you all to go check out the survey if you're a developer. I'm gonna drop the link in the description or in the comment section. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it to your friends, and also drop a comment about what you think. So peace out.